Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. So this is going to be a reading for same-sex twin flame connection. So if you're in a same-sex connection, this reading is for you. And I've been promising you this reading for a while. I'm really excited because I've bought a deck of cards. Now I do feel fear is being released, especially right now as I'm picking up on your energy and your twins' energy. Even as I start this reading, I feel that what's being released right now is fear. And pressure around the connection, pressure about speaking their truth or even coming out into the open and being, their truth, their authentic self. So a lot of fear is being released, especially around this full moon. So I've bought the Pride Tarot. So I'm really excited to use this deck for you. So we're going to use the Celtic cross spread to bring in some answers. I'm also going to bring in the new Mythic Tarot and the Auric energy oracle. So let's see what's going on. So for same-sex twin flames, what's the energy around the connection? And thank you for being here, sending you so much love. What's the energy around the twin flame connection right now? There we go. So they are like the clarifying cards. And then we're going to use these to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to move those up there. So what's the energy, please, angels, around same-sex twin flames? That's the first card out. What's the energy, please, around same-sex twin flames? Okay, I'm doing it how they're guiding me to. The energy, please, around same-sex twin flames. What do we need to know? The energy, please, around same-sex twin flames. What do we need to know? What's the energy? And I love this because on this deck it says, love is love. Love is love, regardless of the differences between you. Okay? What do we need to know? And that's a big thing because, if you're dealing with a connection, I've got a lot of friends in this situation. Let me just do the last card. There we go. And that's why I'm very passionate about doing same-sex readings as well. I know I haven't done any for a while and, I do apologise and I do hope to do more. But I've got a lot of friends in that same situation where, that they've been in a straight connection all their life because the family say it's right or society says it's right. And they've got to kind of come to terms with who they truly are, like coming out into the open, and I've got friends who've struggled with coming out and, the turmoil it causes. So it's a big thing. But at the end of the day, love is love. We don't fall for, a specific kind of energy. It is energy, but, a specific type. Love is love. We can't control who we fall for. That's the point I'm trying to make. And it's the confusion. Sometimes, if your twin is struggling with their own identity or, coming out as a gay man or a gay woman, it's confusing. They go through confusion, they don't feel comfortable about things and it's crazy. Love is love. How beautiful. So really the message for you today is love is love. Regardless, we don't, it's like me and George in this, age gap connection. Love is love. Love is love. I can't help that I love him. I just do. I love everything about him. His energy, his body, his mind, his soul, his heart, everything. Just like you love everything about your twin. And they love everything about you because love is love. Very beautiful. So what's the energy around you guys right now? But I do feel that fear is being released. We can let go of fear and suffering. Wow. And that's exactly what I'm feeling. You're letting go of fear. It's like any pressure around rushing this is being released and that's releasing fear. We can let go of fear and suffering. And, you do suffer because you maybe, and I'm not necessarily talking about you, because I feel if you're watching this reading, then you're in your power and you're authentic and out in the open and being you. But what your twin is going through is suffering, from whatever they're suffering from. And it could be they're already in a connection. Now that may be a gay connection, it may be a straight connection, but they may be struggling with that and they're suffering there because they're not happy. So they're trying to break away from that karmic energy. And that's why obviously, you'll resonate with all the readings we do because we're all energy, regardless. Love is love. So this is them releasing themselves from suffering, releasing themselves from fear of being authentic, fear of being themselves, fear of coming out into the open and saying, this is me. And I don't care what anybody thinks. So they are dealing with this fear of letting go and being judged and dealing with the fallout and society and, all these things. So fear is being released, and I love this is happening around this full moon. It's very powerful. Unity, look at this. Wow, unity is the promise we tattooed on our hearts. Wow. Some of you may have the tattoo of each other's name or something around the connection, but you're definitely tattooed on each other's hearts. So you're being reminded, and I feel you need to hear this today. Maybe you haven't heard this for a while, or it's nice to get it validated here to give you some reassurance. The promise of your love and the promise of your union, because love is love. So if you've seen the stag, obviously the stag is the promise of your union. The promise that you've made this promise to each other in this lifetime. And the tattooed on the hearts bit is the power of it. When you tattoo something, unless you go through severe pain, having it lasered off, it's forever. I've got tattoos and they're forever, So it's forever love. Love is love, and this love you share is forever love. And we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is about commitment. The Hierophant is about spiritual understanding and spiritual truth, enlightenment, gurus giving information. But what I'm feeling is, because of the type of cards you can see there, he's showing you he's half man and he's half beast here, because he's a centaur. I think he's a centaur. And he's also got a crown on, so it's about power, and also, it's like that peace energy, peace out, so it's also about coming out into the open, being authentic, being you. And it's showing sometimes we don't understand, we go through confusion, and obviously I'm a straight woman, so I can't understand exactly how it feels, but having empathy for friends and going through their journeys with them, I know it's a real transformation energy, learning to be comfortable in their own skin and with their own self. And this may be what your twin is going through. So if you're resonating with that energy, even if you're resonating with that yourself, if that's what you're going through, what you have been through to be you, then the angels are so proud of you and want you to know you are so loved, and you are so worthy of this love too. You deserve this love, and this is the promise. This is what you've signed up for. And I know it's a struggle and it's hard, but it will be worth it in the end, because love is love, and love is the answer to all of your questions. So the reason we're doing the reading is then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a strong person. Whether you are a man or a woman, this is you. So this is representing you and your independence, your power, your truth. And, she's wearing kind of that flamboyant energy. Now, again, you look at the card, could be a man or a woman there. So again, this is about the energy we share, that we are one regardless of our sex or, our sexual orientation or who we are. It's showing you, being truthful and being you and being powerful. And the red is symbolizing the authenticity of you, that you kind of stand out from the crowd, that you don't really care about being you. And, you're in the light, and you've got the sun there as well. So I feel that what you've done is you've moved past any fears or any doubts or any confusion about you and who you are and what you want. And you don't really care what other people think, even if that's something you've dealt with before. So it feels like you've moved through that. But maybe your twin is the one still dealing with that right now. And you are their light, their muse. So you're guiding them, by being you, by being authentic. And the red is also the colour of anger and frustration. So there may be some anger and frustration that your twin is dealing with, that you've previously dealt with, that you are releasing, because you're learning more and more here to trust in divine time and to trust in the mission and the journey and the purpose of it all. And you are the sun that's shining bright. Even if your twin is looking in the other direction, they feel the power of the sun, and that's you, that's your light, your power. We've got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is action. So obviously this is kind of what you may be wondering about. Why isn't it moving forward? Or when are they going to take action? When's it all going to fall into place? So they are dealing with the fear or the fallout of making this action step or taking this chance or moving forward. And they're saying to you, I'm releasing all of the fear and suffering so I can move forward here. So this is a big sign of change and action and power and releasing what needs to go. And, being authentic, good news on the way. So the angels are saying to you, there's good news coming in your spiritual journey, in your love life, in your spiritual path. So good news is coming, moving towards you with action, receiving the support they need, and also wanting to give you a future. The King of Pentacles is someone very focused, very authentic, and we've got the star there. They're giving me fear. So they know that you are their star, and they want to be a star in your life. And maybe someone's twin here is a star, okay? There could be a celebrity connection I'm tapping in with here too. But I feel this is holding that hope in the heart. The star is the hope, and it feels like this is hope. They have hope in their heart for the future. You have hope, it's real, it's true. So this is about the hope coming into the connection and being very focused on the future, being very focused on the love, because love is love. We've got the Knight of Cups, so wanting to show you this love. So what's coming into your connection is opening up, being authentic, showing you their truth, speaking from the heart, even if they're defensive. They show me the cup of tea there too, or the cup, so could be meeting up to have a coffee or talk or communicate in some way over drinks, beverages or food. So I feel a meet up. But the big sweater there is kind of the cover up, covering themselves up, needing to break free, needing to, come out into the open. They're giving me that song by Queen, Freddie Mercury, I Want to Break Free. And that's the energy coming through around your twin. I want to break free, want to break free from the past through any restrictions or limitations or any struggle or suffering. They want to be free. They want to take that jumper off and expose themselves and be who they were born to be. And this is what's coming in. So there's definitely a big shift or change coming in. It's happening now, but I do feel there's more power to this between December and April. That's when big changes are coming in for you and your twin and your connection. So it's like the universe wants to offer an opportunity to you. So there's an opportunity coming in soon where, you can have what you've been seeking or dreaming about, that abundant power, that pentacle there. So I feel that this is also about releasing the past and finding stability to come together. We've got judgment. So this is where they are in their mind, wondering about what others think, releasing judgment. But the power is twin flame. Love conquers all things and gets through it. And this is also the energy of 20. And obviously 2020 has been a pivotal year, not just for same-sex connections, but for everyone. The energy of the pandemic coming in, helping people to understand, to be authentic, to face the truth, to see things more clearly. And what I'm seeing with this and what I'm feeling with this is the understanding of this. Wow, I need to really think about my life now. I need to review what's going on. So your twin looking at where they are, especially if they're in a karmic relationship or they're dealing with something they don't want to deal with or be with or do. It could be a job, a situation. And they're saying, I really don't want to be doing that anymore. I really don't want to be in that relationship anymore. So I need to make a change regardless of what people do or say, the judgment aspect of it. So they're releasing what needs to go. So big sign here about releasing the past, karmic endings and change. And we've got decisions. Wow. So the Ace of Swords is the decision. So they are going to be releasing any karmic situations because they no longer want to be in them. We can let go of fear and suffering to make the decision to speak the truth. So truth is coming out. This is the energy we're in now in September. Decisions and truth, power, being authentic, balance flowing in. But I do feel big shifts coming in for you guys between December and April. So any decisions are being made now, even if it's just in the mind. Making that decision to change, to renew things, to speak up. And we've got the Six of Swords. So they want to move into calmer times. So do you. You want to be together. You are striving to be together. This is moving forward. Breakthroughs ahead. Calmer waters. Better things. And the outcome is the Ten of Swords, releasing burdens. So right now, there seems to be a lot of struggle and burden and fear around the connection. But this is now being released, especially as we move into October, because October is the month of release. So things are being released to move you where you're meant to be. So I feel pivotal energy from 2020 when the pandemic come in. And we all know that between now and 2024, there's this huge change and huge kind of creative energy where people are waking up, coming to terms with things and changing their lives. And this includes your connection too. So the masculines here are realizing, and maybe you're realizing things are changing, because you could also be releasing a job or a situation or a lifestyle that you're in to be free and to feel better and have more time for you, more energy to give to the connection and to the world. So things are being released now, September, October time, to bring something powerful in between December and April. So trust in the love. You can both let go of fear. So let go of fear, you are safe. And I did an angel reading the other day, and the message from Archangel Michael and from all the angels was, it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. There's nothing to fear, because unity is the promise that you've tattooed on each other's hearts. So this is a big sign here that you are meant to be, that you'll overcome fear, you'll overcome the obstacles, and you will be together. So trust in the love, because the answer to the question is love is love. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.